Hey everyone that's sitting here, and today I will talk about my anatomy exercise that I made this week. And on this anatomy exercise, what I wanted to show is that it's a really simple exercise that helps you to improve a lot and a lot of manners, and most of them is the capturing of figures and practicing your anatomy abilities such as seeing muscles and everything. So on this exercise I'm doing from the reference from Pros Achieve, and they are really great platform to, they share a lot of reference, but you also can find these reference on a lot of sites such as Line of Action. And as you can see, I'm doing four references, and on those references I'm using a couple of times to do it. I think it was about half an hour each of them, and I was really trying to capture and see a lot of features of the human anatomy such as faces, and try to capture the angles of the basic object. And to make this exercise, I'm basically used three types of line. That was one of the lessons that Procol taught, that it is the S, the C, and the straight line. The straight line, you're gonna use it for capturing angles and see the basic perspective of the figure. And the C and the S line, you're gonna use to make the creature that you're drawing more organic and more fluid, to as if that's real on the real life. And as you can see, I made a lot of correction on the line because I wanted to capture as much perfect as I could. So on this exercise, at least try to make as perfect as you can, because this will help you a lot later on to make more fast. So when I start an exercise, I always try to capture the perspective of the body. So as you can see on the second exercise, I started to make the circumference of the figure and try to capture the perspective that I'm seeing. And it is a really hard reference, at least for me, because it's a front reference, and on the front reference it's really hard to find the angle of the body, because you're kind of seeing as a flat thing, you know, you're not seeing the angle of the sides, you kind of see more easily, and that's a really hard reference because of that. And I tried to start a lot of times and I just couldn't figure it out, so I made another way. I just started making that skeleton, and there are a lot of ways to discover the angle of the body, and you can always look for them, because sometimes they are really tricky. And your purpose on doing this exercise is basically to discover the best way that you can to draw. And in order to do that, you gotta take your time and don't hurry up much to not make mistakes that will pursue you throughout your exercise later on. There's another tip that I wanted to say too. Well, a lot of the things that the abilities that I developed because of my sketchbooks. Well, the sketchbooks is a way of you're not losing the contact of your drawing, even if you're out of your home or if you're for distant from practicing. You can always have a sketchbook with you to kind of learn this kind of thing, and this thing that you having a sketchbook will help you a lot to improve much more faster than you actually would without it. So I incentivate you to have a sketchbook with you guys, because this will get you way much better than you can actually could without it. And if you don't have money to buy a sketchbook, always like you think that's gonna spend a sketchbook really fast and you don't have money to do it, you can always make one. And if you guys want, you can share in your comments that you want to me to teach you guys how to make a sketchbook, and I'll be really happy to help you guys with this matter. Right now I have around 10 sketchbooks, even more I think, but I think it's around 10 or 9, and I think that those sketchbooks, each one of them, it takes takes around 3 to 4 months to get done. Not get done by done to use it, but done like I already use it then. And I think that's pretty much it. I think I don't have much to say more, and I see you guys in another video. Subscribe, share, and comment. See you guys very soon.